Yeah,
Um,
thank you.
I've got a couple of different questions. What was the biggest surprise to you in your first season of Cup?
Yeah, the biggest thing is just how competitive it is. You hear all the time how tough the Cup Series is, and for me that was very real. Just how good everybody is, and if you think about it, everybody at the Cup level, from first place to really the top 30 has won at every level they've been in, and have been guys that have won their entire career, and it's just a really competitive series. I feel like the racing for 20th place in the Cup Series is some of the hardest racing you're do anywhere in the world. So for me, that was the biggest thing, is just how perfect you have to be. There's a rare group of guys. I'd say only 4 or 5 guys week in and week out that can have penalties, have things go wrong in the race, lose all their track position, and still drive back to the front. And outside of that, you have to do everything perfect to have a shot to even get in the top 10 and get that track position. It's so easy to lose it. So that was the biggest thing I would say I learned this year, is just how competitive it is and how perfect you have to be to get that track position and have those good finishes, because you have to do everything right, whether it's the strategy of the race, doing things right on the racetrack, pit road restarts, all those things. You have to be 100%. Otherwise, you're going to be 25th. And in the Xfinity Series and the Truck Series, you were able to make mistakes on pit road, or not have the best restart, and you would normally still recover from it and have a chance to win. Where in the Cup Series, you just can't do those things.
Do you have any regrets from this past season?
No, I don't. I don't feel like if anything, I would say I wish I would have raced guys, or not raced guys any different, but just kind of stood my ground more. I felt like I got pushed around a lot. Especially there's two different types of racing going on. When you get up towards the front, the top 5 to 10 guys, the racing honestly is more clean, and guys give and take a lot more. You get back around 20th, and it's so cutthroat. Guys just take advantage of every little thing you do. And I felt like I let guys kind of run over me a lot, and not stick up for myself. And I felt like I did that so much at the beginning of the year. Towards the end of the year, they just felt like they could get away with it. So I wish I would have maybe stood my ground a little bit more at the beginning of the year, and just showed I wasn't going to let them do that, and just race guys harder. I felt like that was honestly one of my biggest, things at the beginning of the year, is I raced too clean and gave guys too much room. Where in the Cup Series, you got to take every inch you can. If on corner entry, at a place like Martinsville, for example, they're going to give you a half a foot or a foot on entry. You got to take that and really try to maximize the corner for yourself, instead of trying to help them out. So, at the end of the year, I felt like I did a little bit better job of that. But I wish at the beginning of the year, instead of just trying to stay clean and out of trouble, not racing guys dirty, but just taking every little inch they give you, I feel like would have been something that would have probably benefited me at the beginning of the year.